That's fatal.
During the mission given by Ray, where you meet Phil Cassidy for the first time called Arm Shortage, there is a way to steal the tank and keep it for yourself that's parked right next to Phil Cassidy. So with the Rhino tank, it's not as easy as just running up to it and opening the door because, as you can see, it's actually locked. Now this was not easy to do, and it actually took me like 6 attempts, about an hour and a half to fully achieve the goal of stealing the Rhino and keeping it for myself. So how do you steal the Rhino? Well, because it's locked, you actually have to block both doors of the Rhino with vehicles so that your character warps into the Rhino when you try and enter from the back. Now, you probably heard that and thought to yourself, oh, that sounds really easy actually. Well, it's not, and here's why. There is a barracks parked inside Phil Cassidy's compound, which is locked before the mission starts. But if you start the mission, it unlocks. Cool, you have 1 vehicle out of 2, now you need a second vehicle. Well, what about the vehicle that you drove in with? That would be 2 vehicles right there, right? So, you park the first vehicle that you drove in with on one side of the tank, and then when the barracks unlocks, when the mission starts, you drive that on the other side of the tank, and boom, you can enter the tank, right? Well, wrong, because what happens is, when you start the mission, the vehicle you drove in with actually despawns, therefore not giving you your second vehicle to block the other entrance of the tank. Okay, well, not too bad, right? You can still use the barracks, and what if we just try and steal one of the cartel member vehicles that are driving in? Again, you can try, you might be able to grab a cartel vehicle and pull it off before they either kill Phil Cassidy or kill you, but I wouldn't go through the stress of doing that. So to steal the Rhino, what you want to do is, as you're driving to Phil Cassidy's compound, you want to make sure that you stop near the ramp, grab a car off the street, and then slowly, inch by inch, a little by little, drive those 2 cars to the compound. You want to park one to the left side, avoiding the marker, and one to the right side, avoiding the marker. And then you want to go behind the tank and start running full sprint to it so that you can push it forward just enough to where you're able to block both doors with the cars. Now remember, do not enter the marker yet. Now once you block both doors, what you want to do is go behind the tank and enter it. You will now warp into the tank. Now you want to drive it forward, still avoiding the marker, and kill off the cartel. Now just to note something, during the mission, the tank can explode, and if you try and do this after the mission, it will not work anymore. So you have to do it during the mission. When you get out of the tank to start the mission, be sure to get out of the tank and leave the door open. You want to make sure to run away from the tank immediately when you exit so that the door stays open, because it will lock again if it closes, so make sure the door is open so you can re-enter it. Now when you're killing the cartel, be sure not to kill them too close to your tank, or like I said, the tank will blow up. The easiest way I found doing this was, instead of driving the tank to the right, just drive it forward a little bit, exit the tank and leave the door open, start the mission, and then quickly run into the tank, back it up where it used to be parked, and then just start shooting the cartel from an angle to make sure that none of the explosions blows up your tank. The only ones you gotta worry about are the cartel to the left. If I was you, I would rather get out of the tank and shoot these 2, and then get back into the tank and finish the rest off. But once all the cartel is dead and the mission completes, you can now drive the tank to your safe house. Avoid all traffic though, because like I said, it could still blow up, and you want to park it in your garage and save your game. And once you load the game, the tank is now yours, and it now has all tank properties, as in it's damage proof, it's explosion proof, and bulletproof. So enjoy your free Rhino. There it is. And there it is, boys. Let's go. Let's go with the save. Save, yes. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Moment of truth right here. Moment of truth. Hell yeah. Nothing is hitting this now. Thanks for watching, Proper Squad. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a like and a comment down below. And remember, stay proper. Peace.